Professor Melly Man, the Hood Postman, you know that vibe. For the last couple of days, man, I've been going back and forth with Brother Bright Dog and Brother Haru. You know, they made a trip down there to Fort Worth, which I was supposed to join them on them, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, my auntie had passed away and I had to attend her funeral. So therefore, they made the pilgrimage down there, and they met some beautiful people. One of the brothers they met was Abdul. You know, he's the guy that actually put together that whole situation that you now see Charleston White taking, but Abdul didn't mean it in the terms of what Charleston White is doing. And Charleston White really plagiarized the brother's books and his whole discipline, and just took it over and claimed it as his own, which is untrue. And then we met Dewberry. Dewberry's actually a guy that ran with Charleston White, and you know, that was in that circumstance behind that situation that he likes to talk about all the time, like he did this big ultimate gangster that got all these pistols. But make no mistakes about him, he's the feds. He would tell, and you know, that's kind of speak for itself. Now you got all these people that's kind of like, you know, following him, listening to him. But know this, that we do not know who's pressing the likes. We do not know who's actually behind the commentary that owns some of these videos. It is a machine, and believe it, it is a machine. It's a propaganda machine, you know what I mean? And probably we have to be careful about how we speak about our people, you know what I mean? And we want to highlight and show our best side, you know what I mean? You know, not get into all this back and forth stuff, you know, and when people are being very negative. There's spaces, you know. You're either in a negative space or a positive space. Every space has to be occupied. You get to choose what space you're in. So certainly I hope you're picking positivity, you know what I mean? But anyway, your greatest need to clean is to clear out the enormous mass of mental emotions of gang banging that clutters your mind. You need to learn how to select your thoughts, just the same way you select blunt wrappers every day and every morning. You select those. You don't just go in there, just hand you one, you know what I mean? You select that. This power you can cultivate. If you want to control things in your life, work on controlling your mind. In most cases, the only thing you really have full control is your mental faculties, your scruples. See, because we fashion this life with our own two hands. You're responsible for your own disposition. Some of the things that you're taking in and consuming are not worth your time. Charleston White is not new. We had him during Malcolm time, Martin Luther King time, Huey P. Newton time. We had him even during Nat Turner's time. He's not new to this. Not new to what we're seeing from him and how he's displaying himself. And you know what I mean? He's speaking from the same cesspool in which he's talking about. You know, he used that same terminology. You know, so we can't get caught up in that, man, and we got to figure some things out as a people. Like I tell you, I can't say this enough. New York, Jersey, Philadelphia, Texas, Chicago, Detroit, Los Angeles, and just to name a few, we have to get together as a people. We have to get together and figure some things out and get on code as black men. You know, black men are the maintainers and protectors of women and children. And we need to operate in that capacity. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know me, Professor Melly Mill, the Hood Postman. You know that vibe. And this is strictly out, man. Like, shout out to my boy Abdul down there in Fort Worth. Shout out to Dewberry down there, man, in Texas. Shout out to all those Texas cats that welcome my brother James, my brother Brightall. You know what I mean? 2 county cats went out specifically to get some clarification and understanding. No violence, no mental games, no reindeer games, you know what I mean? Because we know C-Dub, he's about that reindeer game, man. You know, that brother had a camera, a phone or something down in his seat, you know, filming things, you know what I mean? And he was well aware of where he was going to react for that camera, for that like, and from that, you know, so people can press thumbs up and say, oh, look at Charleston White, you know. No, Charleston White, man, is a very underinformed individual, especially when it comes to this West Coast culture. He do not understand it. He's speaking on he's speaking on interpretation. It's like taking the Bible and reading, thinking you got the whole truth. It's revised, it's edited, it's been produced in English. That's not the original Aramaic language or the Hebrew. So the text there can be a lot of error with that. So I just want to explain that to you. Professor Mimel, the Hood Postman, you know the vibe. We're out. But again, shout out to Heru, man, and shout out to Bright Eyes, man, for doing this. The Hood Postman, United Streets of America. We're on the move, man. We're on the move. We're out.